What's up, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about Marshawn Lynch. You've probably heard the name, but let me break it down. Marshawn is a guy that when he is with the ball, defenders coming at him from all sides, but somehow he's bulldozing through them like they're not even there. That's Marshawn for you, a power back that caught 287 passes for 2,214 yards and 9 touchdowns. His 12 postseason touchdowns are tied for fourth most in NFL history. He also led the league in rushing touchdowns twice, 2013 and 14. Facing off against Marshawn Lynch in an Oklahoma drill feels like stepping into a nightmare. Marshawn Lynch is the last person you'd want to tackle. He had this move called beast mode. It's like he flipped a switch and turned into a beast. Defenders couldn't stop him. Only a few players in NFL history can run like Marshawn Lynch, and he can easily be compared to Adrian Peterson and Jamal Charles. You might be wondering, what made Marshawn so special, and what is the story behind this beast mode? Stick around because we're about to find out how good Marshawn Lynch was. Before we start, make sure you're not missing out on the latest and greatest in the world of gridiron battles. Hit that subscribe button below and turn on your notification button so you'll always be in the loop with our football deep dives, heated debates, and all things NFL. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single play. So hit that subscribe now. Marshawn Terrell Lynch was born on April 22nd, 1986 in Oakland, California. He grew up in a rough neighborhood known as The Town and was exposed to gang violence and crime at a young age. Growing up in the tough streets of Oakland, sports became his ticket out of the projects. At Oakland Technical High School, Lynch showcased his athleticism across 4 different sports, including football, basketball, and track and field events, earning a reputation as a standout athlete. His versatility on the field caught the attention of his high school coaches, who wasted no time in utilizing his talents. Lynch played multiple positions from defensive back to quarterback, wide receiver, linebacker, and running back. From that moment, it was clear that he was destined for greatness. After high school, Lynch committed to the University of California at Berkeley as a 4-star recruit. In his freshman year, despite playing in a backup role, Lynch still managed to impress, running for 628 yards and 8 touchdowns. As he transitioned into his sophomore and junior years, Lynch became the lead back for the Golden Bears. During 2 seasons, he surpassed 1,200 rushing yards and scored over 10 touchdowns, solidifying his status as a college football star. In 2006, Lynch received All-American honors for his exceptional performance on the field. He was named the Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year in 2006 and helped lead the Bears to a 10-3 record and a victory in the Holiday Bowl. Lynch's time at Berkeley was marked by success, with the Golden Bears making it to a bowl game every year during his tenure. They even clinched victories in 2005 and 6, showcasing Lynch's impact on the team's success. An interesting tidbit from his college days, Lynch was once teammates with none other than Aaron Rodgers, the legendary quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Surprised, huh? The Buffalo Bills selected Lynch with the 12th overall pick in the 2007 NFL Draft, and he quickly proved himself as one of the league's top young running backs during his rookie season. The 5'11", 215-pound power back was seen by scouts and analysts as one of the most complete running backs in the 2007 draft class. As a rookie, he made an immediate impact, rushing for 1,115 yards and 7 touchdowns on 280 carries. He also caught 18 passes for 184 yards and scored a receiving touchdown. His performance earned him a spot on the NFL All-Rookie team. Over the next 2 seasons, Lynch continued to be a productive player for the Bills, rushing for over 1,000 yards in both 2008 and 2009, earning a Pro Bowl nod in 2008. On the field, Lynch was a young talent on his way to stardom, but Lynch was making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Off the field, Lynch had some issues during his time in Buffalo. In 2008, he was involved in a hit-and-run accident and initially fled the scene, before turning himself in the next day. He was charged with a misdemeanor and sentenced to community service. Again, in 2009, Lynch was also suspended for the first 3 games of the season for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. The suspension was related to an incident in which Lynch was accused of carrying a loaded gun in his car. Although he was never charged with a crime, Lynch's days in Buffalo were numbered. Despite his on-field success, Lynch's off-field issues and the Bills' lack of team success led the team to trade him to the Seattle Seahawks in October 2010 for draft picks. The trade would prove to be a turning point in Lynch's career, as he would go on to become a superstar in Seattle. In Seattle, Lynch quickly established himself as a dominant force on the field. In his first game with the team, he rushed for 44 yards and a touchdown, helping the Seahawks to a 23-20 victory over the Chicago Bears. How did the Beast Mode name come around? The Beast Mode era refers to the period from 2011 to 2015, when Lynch was at the height of his powers as a running back for the Seattle Seahawks. During this time, he became known for his bruising running style, his ability to break tackles and make defenders miss, and his penchant for big plays in critical situations. Lynch's powerful and physical running style earned him the nickname Beast Mode. Lynch's best season during the Beast Mode era was arguably in 2012, when he rushed for 1,590 yards and 11 touchdowns while averaging 5 yards per carry. He also caught 23 passes for 196 yards and a touchdown, earning Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro honors. Lynch's most iconic moment during this time came in the 2010 playoffs when he broke several tackles and carried several New Orleans Saints defenders on his back for a 67-yard touchdown run in a wild card game. How did it happen? The Seahawks faced the reigning Super Bowl champion New Orleans Saints in the wild card round. The contest would be Lynch's first playoff game. The Seahawks had home field advantage and were still underdogs heading into the game. From the opening kickoff to the last whistle, the Seahawks were out to prove the doubters wrong. Seattle held a 34-30 lead over the Saints in the waning minutes of the fourth quarter. At this stage of the game, the Seahawks wanted to run out the clock and head home victorious. But guess what? What happened next is the best run in playoff history. Lynch broke away from the defense and scampered for a 67-yard touchdown to seal the victory. The run, which became known as the Beast Quake, caused seismic activity in the Seattle area and is widely regarded as one of the greatest runs in NFL history. Lynch's success on the field during the Beast Mode era helped lead the Seahawks to 2 Super Bowl appearances. Off the field, Lynch's antics continued to endear him to fans and teammates alike. He was known for his love of Skittles, a candy that he would eat on the sidelines during games, and his refusal to speak to the media became a running joke among fans and reporters alike. Over the remainder of the 2010 season, Lynch would rush for 573 yards and 6 touchdowns in 12 games with Seattle. The following season, Lynch would have his best year yet, rushing for a career-high 1,204 yards and 12 touchdowns, helping lead the Seahawks to their first playoff appearance since 2007. In the playoffs, Lynch continued to shine, rushing for 131 yards and a touchdown in a wild-card win over the New Orleans Saints. Over the next few seasons, Lynch would continue to be a key player for the Seahawks. Lynch flourished in an offense that valued running the ball, finishing 2012 as a first-team All-Pro while earning a Pro Bowl selection. Lynch made 4 Pro Bowls in a row, 2011 to 14, and became a fan favorite across the NFL. Everyone knew who he was, and his popularity soared with every touchdown he scored. He was always ready to make a game-changing play. Some of them even went viral. In the prime of his career during those Pro Bowl seasons, Lynch totaled 1,181 carries, 5,357 yards, and 48 touchdowns in 63 games. He also helped lead the team to 2 Super Bowl appearances. Off the field, Lynch became known for his unique personality and his tendency to avoid speaking to the media. He famously gave short, one-word answers during press conferences and even coined the phrase, "I'm just here so I won't get fined." In 2016, Lynch retired from the NFL after 9 seasons. He would eventually come out of retirement in 2017 to play for his hometown Oakland Raiders, but injuries limited his effectiveness and he retired. Lynch was named to the 2010s All-Decade team. The honor leaves no doubt Lynch will be remembered as one of the best running backs of his era. Beast Mode finished his career with 10,413 rushing yards and 85 touchdowns. If you want to measure Lynch's greatness, stats don't paint the whole picture. You have to watch his highlight reel and see his tough running style for yourself. Here are some of his top runs. The kid from Oakland that no one wanted because of his off-field problems became the running back no one could tackle. In his prime, Lynch was as good as it gets. Every kid growing up in the 2010s who loved the NFL knew who Lynch was, and they wanted to run the ball just like him. He was a tough running back who wasn't afraid to lower his shoulder when his team needed the yards. He possessed a rare combination of strength and power that few running backs ever had. One key aspect of Lynch's running style was his ability to change direction quickly and make defenders miss. He was able to plant his foot in the ground and cut back against the grain, often catching defenders off guard and gaining extra yards. He would often use his powerful legs and core to drive through would-be tacklers, earning tough yards in short yardage situations and wearing down opposing defenses throughout a game. He was able to read his blockers and wait for holes to develop, and then explode through them with his trademark burst of speed. For me, that's too much quality for one man. He was unbelievable. This helped him cement his legacy as one of the greatest running backs of all time. Thanks for watching this video to the end. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Watch out for our next video. You won't want to miss it, guys. See ya.